So I'm really looking forward to my reading for November. There's going to be a fair bit going on. What's up guys, welcome back to Unlimited Reads. My name is Chris and today I'll be sharing with you my reading plans for November. The main agenda for November will be taken up with a new project I'm participating in that's been created by the Bookish Bryants. If you haven't checked out their channel, please do. They have really good content. I was lucky enough to be a co-host for two previous events that they held. One was February Fantasy Stories back at the start of the year, and the other one was Horror Mayhem, where during May we just read horror fiction. Now the format for New World's November will be very similar. The 4 weeks of November are split up into 4 topics or subgenres of science fiction. So if you haven't seen my New World's November announcement video, please check it out, but I'll briefly recap here. So week 1 is terrestrial. That could be any work of science fiction set on Earth. Week number 2 is extraterrestrial, which is a work of science fiction set on another world. Week number 3 is classic science fiction predating 1965, and week 4 is robots and AI. Now my choices are, for week 1 I chose Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut, which should be a really good read. Week 2 I chose Across a Billion Years by Robert Silverberg, and week number 3 I chose The Illustrated Man by Ray Bradbury. That is a book of short stories which I'm really looking forward to sinking my teeth into. And week 4 is robots or AI, and for that I've chosen a really famous classic, I, Robot, which I'll be listening to on audio just for something a little bit different and to earn extra credit as part of the project. So I'm joined by a lot of co-hosts for the project who will be doing similar videos and reading whatever their choices are, and each week everyone will post a video of what they've read and review the books that they've read. So it's going to be a fantastic event. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not a huge science fiction reader, and this is just another step for me on getting out of my comfort zone and reading things that I normally wouldn't read. Now, that being said about New World's November, the books are very short. So on any given week I'll be reading 1 book from the event, and I'll also be doing my own normal reading as well. So by the end of November I hope to have read 8 books. So I have chosen 4 more titles for my normal reading, and normally I don't usually work this way. I stopped doing TBR videos, but I think just to be a little bit more disciplined, and as I go into next year I'm going to slowly reintroduce not a TBR video each month, but reading plans, because sometimes plans can be broken. I don't want a fixed TBR, but I just want it to remain a little bit fluid and flexible. So the books I've chosen is, the first one is The Godfather by Mario Puzo. I actually picked this one up yesterday, in fact. Mike over at Mike Book Reviews has done a really good segment on the book. It's one of his favourite books now. He is a big fan of the movie, and he read the book and loved it, and he just cannot praise it enough. And look, I've known about the book for years and years, and I saw it there and I thought, well look, you know, it's kind of a bucket list book, and I thought, why not pick it up? And because my schedule was fairly open for November, besides New World's November, I thought, let's give it a crack. So I'm really looking forward to that. The next book I picked was Skullduggery Pleasant. Now I did an unboxing video not too long ago. I bought the first 9 books in the series. It intrigued me. It looks really interesting, and it's not a massive commitment either. I'll be able to read this one within a week along with one of my science fiction picks. Alright, the next book I picked is another one recommended by Mike over at Mike's Book Reviews. This is called The Troop by Nick Cutter, who is a very prominent horror author. It's about a group of scouts who get trapped on an island with some unseen entity or monster or whatever the threat is. I'm not 100% sure because I don't have a physical copy here. It's one I'm waiting for my local library to get in, and looking forward to getting stuck into that one. And the 4th book I've chosen is another fairly short book. So it's going to be pretty achievable to get through 8 books for November, which is fantastic. It's going to be The End House by Michael Robertson Jr. He's got a fair bit of work under his belt. I've just purchased the digital copy ready to go for whatever week I choose to read it in November, and really looking forward to that as well. And because I've got such a jam-packed month of November planned, I'm going to take it very, very easy in December. By the time I get to the end of November, my schedule is going to be very, very clear. I've managed to get through books I've wanted to read, and it's a rare time where I don't have too much in the immediate to be read pile. So what I've decided to do is treat myself to take a sort of book holiday in December, if you will, and just spend the whole month of December reading Stephen King's It for the 4th time, which I'm really looking forward to. If it takes me all December to read it, so be it. If it takes me 2 weeks, that's great. But if I find that I have finished it before the end of December, I'll just squeeze something else in. But it's a very, very nice place to be in, where you can clear your schedule and just concentrate on one book and enjoy a nostalgic trip back to Derry. So really looking forward to that. So it is a jam-packed November. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's just knocking on the door. It all kicks off on Tuesday next week. And as I said, week 1 is Slaughterhouse 5, which is only a very, it's a short book. It's about 165 pages. So wouldn't surprise me if I read it in 2 sittings. And then what I'll do is get the review out for New World's November. Aim to have the review for each book each week up by, say, Thursday night, and then I'll have my regular weekly updates. So things are going to be pretty busy on the channel over the coming days. Obviously, I've got my October wrap-up and book of the month coming up. I've got my weekly update coming Sunday night, so watch out for that one. And of course, I'll be having my New World's November review each week, along with the weekly update and any other content that's thrown in. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. Looking forward to reading some science fiction that I normally wouldn't read, and it's just an eye-opener, and can't wait to get started. So that is it for my November reading plans. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Offer up any comments below, and I'm always up for a chat, as I always say. But until next time, guys, see you later.